Hello everybody, my name is Sirhcus and welcome back to another episode of theSirhcus, my single player Let's Play series. I've been working on this place a little bit, the zombie tower, and I did replace all of the granite that was in these cliff sides with cobblestone, and it definitely looks better. The brick pops out a lot more, it doesn't blend in with the hillside. The rest of the build, it still kind of blends in. It doesn't quite pop out as much as maybe I'd like. The wood obviously is high contrast, but everything else, it blends in. There's lots of stone, lots of grayness. I know someone suggested that I add some greenery to the hillside, put some bushes or vines or trees even, which is definitely something I should do. Work on the surrounding area a bit. But let's head inside. I haven't done a whole lot in here since the last episode. I did change out a few things. I made this little area. This is our brewing area. Put some furnaces here because to make the health potions that we need to kill the zombies, we need glycerin melons. For that, we need gold nuggets. And I was thinking we could actually take some of the gold armor that we get from these things, and we can smelt those up into gold nuggets, and we can just use that to possibly make our health potions. I don't know if it will give us enough gold nuggets. We would need 8 pieces of armor for every 3 potions, which I think that's doable. I think that'd be doable. If not, I can always bring gold over here. But that'd be one way for this place to be a little bit more self-sustaining, which I kind of like. I like the idea of things being self-contained. That's why I want to put some nether wart farms and some melon farms up here. But right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head up here and we're going to work on the tower a bit. I did do some work with the spiral staircase, but we need to do some stuff with these walls because they're kind of a mess. And I also wanted to talk about the channel, a little bit of a channel update, just to let you guys know what's going on with me and what's going on with the channel, and kind of get your input on, I guess, things that you would like to see. So, I guess, first off, I just want to say that I've been kind of in a slump lately for probably the last month or so. About a month ago, I took like a week off, or 2 weeks off from videos, and I kind of missed a week of videos, and then I came back for a little bit, and then I was gone for a vacation, and then I took it kind of took me a little bit to get back to actually recording. And even in those times, even when I've come back, and even like since even since I came back from vacation, I've been having trouble like actually sitting down and recording. And my goal has always kind of been to do daily uploads. I know that having those frequent, consistent uploads is always good for viewership. And I've been having trouble kind of keeping up with that. And it's not something that like I don't need videos out every single day. It's not something that I need to really push myself to do, because it can be very challenging sometimes. But I don't want to miss too many days, because then people just, they don't see you as often, and they start to lose interest, honestly. And I'd like my channel to grow more. So I've been trying to get back into it, and I've just been having trouble. I've been having a hard time just sitting down and recording. And there's a few reasons for that. One of the big things is I've been kind of worried about the quality of my content. It's nice to have those frequent uploads, but I also want something that I am proud of, that I'm actually proud to give to you all, I guess. And I felt like I still kind of feel like I get into a rut in these episodes, in these series, and I just sort of do the same thing over and over, and the episodes aren't all that interesting. And I don't really do anything special with the editing. I just sort of kind of get through them and get them out. And part of that is like that's sort of how I have to do it in order to get videos out as often as I would like. But there's also a little bit where I'm not exactly sure how to make them more interesting all the time. I'm not sure what to do to really to amp up the quality, to add a little bit extra to the episodes. And so I've been like kind of racking my brain how to do that, and I've been sort of hesitant, a little bit more hesitant to work on episodes and put things out that maybe aren't as high a quality as I would like, aren't quite as interesting or entertaining as I would like to have. And so that's sort of been holding me down. Sort of this, I guess, self-consciousness, just this feeling that what I'm doing isn't good enough, I suppose. And so kind of struggling with that, and it's sort of put a hamper on my production. And I'm not trying to fish for compliments, but I mean, I guess if you guys have some for me, they're always welcome. But no, so that's something that's kind of held me back. And I've always been kind of a person where if I guess I'm afraid of failure, and that fear sort of stops me from even trying. If I'm not sure how I'm going to do something, if I'm not sure how I'm going to make something work or make something happen, I have a hard time even starting it. Which is definitely not a good thing to have. Because usually once I actually start it, I can usually figure it out. I can work it out. I can do something. And in the end, it turns out pretty good. Good enough, at least. And so it's definitely not a good attitude to have, but that is something that I've struggled with, I suppose. And another thing that maybe hindered my motivation, or maybe my lack of motivation sort of stopped this, is I haven't really been that interested in Minecraft videos and just watching videos, which is one thing that I draw a lot of inspiration from and a lot of motivation from. And if I'm not watching videos, often I have a harder time making videos, I suppose. So there was kind of a slump where I didn't even find Minecraft videos all that interesting. And I guess that kind of goes again in hand with like, I wasn't sure how to make my videos interesting. I wasn't sure how to make good content, and I wasn't quite seeing what I liked in other people, I suppose. Although it is coming back, especially with the new Hermitcraft season, and more importantly, the Mindcrackers back at it again. What I consider the true Mindcrackers, the people that I always enjoyed watching, are back, on a server together, and it's pretty amazing. It's fun to watch. Etho and B-Dubs, Vintage Beef is pretty cool, and Doc. So I know that's definitely given me a lot more motivation. Another reason I may not have been as motivated lately is I need a new series to work on. It's kind of hard sometimes when I only have basically the Sirhcus to work on. I'm also doing Windcraft, but honestly with that, it's very easy to record those. That's a series that I do a lot of bulk recording with. And when I do something like that, there's not a lot of work that goes into it. And when I just have the Sirhcus, it's sort of hard to record an episode of the Sirhcus and then get straight away to work on this world again. Usually I like to take a little bit, like a day off or a couple days off, and sort of refresh before I start working on the next episode. And that's kind of hard to do when I don't have any other series to move to. I always like having like another kind of creative series to go back and forth with. I was doing Project Ozone 2, and And I stopped doing that when I took my first break a month ago. And I don't think I'm going to go back to it. It was a very fun mod pack. It was a fun series, but I was having a few issues with it, like motivation-wise. One of the things was I wasn't entirely happy with the build style I was going with. And if I wanted to change it, it would have taken a lot of moving things around and redoing things. And that just... that wasn't going to happen because I had already moved things a few times. I wonder if that's going to be weird there, isn't it? Unless I'd put some sort of block up there to cover that up. I think no matter what, whatever I do here might be a little bit strange. So I need a new series. I'm not going to go back to Project Ozone. I've been trying to think of what I want to do. And there's several options. One of them is I do kind of want to do something modded. So I could do another like hardcore quest map, possibly what's it called? Forever Stranded or Stranded Forever. It's kind of like a Crash Landing sequel. That looks pretty interesting. Although I don't know if that's really what I want to do, because it'd be a series very based on survival and just creating machines to stay alive and get basic resources. And I think it'd be a lot more interesting to do a series that deals more with exploration and building. And so I don't know if I really want to do another hardcore questing mod pack at the moment. So I could do possibly just make my own pack or play a popular pack. I'm always thinking of new or doing some new mod pack, like creating a new custom mod pack is something that's usually on my mind. Putting together some of my favorite mods and just playing that, doing like a single player series. I'm not sure though if I really want to do another single player series. It's been a while since I've done multiplayer. I suppose basically since I stopped doing Castaways, which was a long time ago. And even when I was doing that, it wasn't very multiplayer because there really wasn't anyone on ever. And so, you know, again, watching Hermitcraft and the old Minecraft guys, it's definitely gotten me interested again. Very interested in doing a multiplayer thing, which Kamikaze, our good friend, our good buddy, and some of the old Night Owl crew, they have been working on a little custom mod pack. It's kind of it doesn't have a lot of mods because they don't have very good computers at the moment. So they sort of made a light pack for themselves to be able to play. And it might be fun to go join them, play with them for a little while. That could be one option. I have had some invites to different modded servers, which would be might be interesting to check out. And another thing to consider is whenever I start a series, I always want the series to go on forever. That's usually the mindset that I go into a new series with, is that I'm going to be doing this for as long as possible. And I want that amount of time to be a very long time. But maybe we don't have to be that way. Maybe I can go into it, you know, just being a little bit more loose, a little bit more go with the flow, and I can just play until I don't feel like playing anymore, you know, not worry how long the series goes on. Maybe just play 10, 15 episodes, which honestly is how long a lot of my modded series have gone. Right around like the 15 episode mark is when I get bored, I suppose, or something happens that the series just doesn't go on any farther. And maybe I need to accept that and sort of go with that idea of only playing for a certain amount of time and then move on to something else. And, you know, maybe just have a few have a bunch of shorter series, kind of like what I was planning on doing with different video games, but have it be with just different things in Minecraft. That could definitely be an option. Anyways, that's some of my ideas. Oh, and the other option I was thinking of is maybe maybe going back to Creativerse. I don't know if I really want to start back up on that again. I mentioned last time how going to Phoenix, Arizona, and the desert and seeing their kind of architectural styles there, it sort of inspired me to play some Creativerse, because Creativerse has a lot of good stucco clay type blocks that Minecraft just doesn't. And that might be an interesting, it might be fun to go on there and play that and build in that game and just see what we could come up with, because there's also a lot more like customization in Creativerse than there is in Minecraft. There's like block rotation and a lot of different blocks that you can play around with, and it gives you so much more to work with. And so I've tossed that idea around a little bit, going back to Creativerse and starting up a new series and just kind of seeing how that goes. But anyways, I'm kind of struggling to figure out what to do next. I think mostly what we have is the ceiling and those little walls there. Most of this, I might need to change around some of this as well, sort of break it up a little bit. Not so much brick around here, but I like the way it's turning out. So this spiral staircase, this is pretty neat. It's pretty neat indeed. I might maybe extend this out a little bit more, just so it doesn't look so open in this spot. But the actual tower gets pretty skinny there, so we can't have that big wide staircase all the way through. And this is all fine, so I like this. We got the nice view out there. Very good. I did work on the back entrance, which I forgot about, where we're going to put our farms, and you may have seen that a little bit. Yeah, I definitely need to switch some of this out with some of the cyan clay and the acacia wood, that log, that wood. But here we have the back entrance into the place right there, and then I'm going to put some netherwort and some melons out here and sort of dress up the cave a little bit. But anyways, I'm going to just get to work a little bit off camera, try and finish this baby up, and then I'll bring it back. You know, I say I want to make my videos more interesting and entertaining, and then I just ramble on for however long. Yeah. Anyways, so I've been doing some planting here. Just have a big jumble of melons and netherwort, and I like it. It's just a big mess. It's good. It's like a really moldy cave or something. And we're going to continue working on that look. We're going to dirty up the sides and the ceiling. So let's see. Let's just pick a block. Let's just start out with cobblestone. And I'm just going to start replacing some of these stone blocks, and want to make sure I don't drop down onto any of the melon stems. So yeah, I'm just going to go through here. Don't want to do a ton, but I do want to mix in some of this cobble. And we have some mossy cobble, so that will make it look a little bit greener throughout here. Because right now it's, there's a lot going down. There's a lot going on down here, but then up top there's just nothing going on. So we want to fix that. That's what we're gonna try and change here. I already got rid of. Oh, that's right. There's there's like gravel up there. Forgot about that. There's probably gravel above that one too. Nope, that one's clear. I already got rid of a ton of diorite that was just hanging out here that I did not like. All right, so let's put a few more cobble around here. Oh, dang it. right as I jumped, I was like, oh, that's not a good place to jump, is it? Not a good place to jump at all. That one wasn't there. We'll keep the cave pretty much the original shape. I have changed this a little bit, but not too much. And I do want to kind of carry that out over here to the entrance as well, so that you can see that there's something kind of going on from the outside. So we'll do that. Yeah, I like the way that that's looking already. Just adds a little bit of busyness to the cave. So we'll do that. And maybe another one up there. Oh, there's some more gravel. That's fine. At least it's all breaking upon contact with the ground. And I think maybe a little bit more over here. Oh, shoot. That wasn't good. And then I stepped on it. I didn't think I thought I stepped to the side of it. Well, that's fine. I'll have to just go through and fix those spots. I think that's good for our first pass. Let's switch to the mossy cobble, or actually, I think we'll switch to andesite first. And we'll put this in, because the mossy cobble I want to be... That's really the highlight, and I feel like highlights need to be put in last. I don't know why, but they're kind of like one of the more important blocks. When you do a highlight, their position is a little bit more crucial to how the thing is going to look. So I wanna do those last. Let's put some more andesite up there. And some along here, maybe. We need some up here. Lots of andesite. Nothing to step on if I jump up. Put that there. It needs to be something right around here. Oh, there's some more gravel. Still breaking upon contact, so that's good. I don't need to worry about it. Put some around here. And there. Maybe a little bit more. How much? I got 8 left. We might as well just use up all the andesite. It's not too big of a deal. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And maybe some right there. Some right there. Where else? Let's take a step back and kind of look. That looks pretty good. It's nice and busy. Oh, we haven't done anything to like this side, this entrance. And that's it. Okay. So let's take some more cobble and kind of mess up this entrance a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And now the mossy should be our final block. So we'll take this and we'll just spread this around. This one I don't think I want to be in clumps. Like the other blocks are. Like I said, this one, it's our highlight block, and it kind of stands out a lot more than the rest of the blocks. So we need them sort of in you know, very specific spots. So we'll put one there. We'll put one here. And maybe there. There. Let's go put some out here. Right there. Which one? That one. There we go. And right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Maybe we need to replace some of this andesite, like put one there. Yeah, might need to mess up that entrance a little bit more. But otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. And then right there. That looks pretty good. I'm liking that. I feel like one more somewhere in here should do it. And maybe one somewhere over here. We could put a couple of them. No, let's put one right there. And more gravel. Oh, that one, dang it. That one didn't get busted, so we'll have to take care of all that. There we go. And then that was right there. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So there we go. There's our farm to give us the melons and the netherwort that we need. Let's put our food in there. And boom, boom, boom. Harvest some of this. Very good. So I can use those to make potions. I'll have to fix those melons that I trampled. And let's take one last walk through this place to see what it looks like all finished up. So again, over here, we can put our melons and our netherwort so that we can make our health potions. And I'm going to grab one of those. Or maybe I'll grab 3 of those and we can make another potion. So we'll need one of those. We'll need some of that. We will make a glycerine melon here. And then just throw our ingredients. Oops, not that one. Throw our ingredients in there. Very good. And then I think I'll put 2 of the potions there. Let's go use this other one. So right now we got how many entities? 190, I think. My my DX story like overlay sort of covers up that number, but that's what it looks like. So let's close that off and burn these guys. And one thing really nice about this place is it's not something that I was really paying attention to, but that spawner we're in range of it like anywhere in here. So even if we come up here to brew potions or come over here to do enchantments, we're still triggering the spawner. And in fact, it's kind of hard to see with all this stuff in the way, but I think we trigger it until right there. Yep, right at the edge of the stairs. This is like the farthest away that we can be, so that's pretty nice. So now our zombies are softened. I'm gonna put my axe in one hand and my pickaxe in the other, and we will just murder these guys and take all the experience and repair our stuff. Very good. We'll get a bunch of stuff here in this chest. And then I've been sorting stuff out. So we have a bunch of gold armor and stuff there. A bunch of iron things that I can smelt down. This is a bunch of leather armor that I probably don't need. I can probably get rid of, but I'll save it. In case I ever want it for like armor stands or if I ever am super desperate. But then again, like I said, we have iron and gold stuff here. So we probably won't be using that, but or if I want to like dye leather too, I don't know. Mostly for decoration probably. And then here we have potatoes, carrots, raw chicken, just some random things that we get from this place. We can put the iron in there, right in there, and then all of our rotten flesh can go into these chests here. So that works out nicely, and it looks like our tools are fully repaired. I love mending so much. Let's open that back up. So then I just need to clean out all of my chests from back here and close that off. And then we can take a look up top as well. I did add a balcony so that we can actually look out over the sea. Because those windows were very small and didn't quite work. So here we have a balcony. I have a little upside down stair. We can hop down and take a look at it in a second. But I have a upside down stair there and then some trap doors, so it's nice and thin. Got the fence to keep us from falling off, even though we still can. And we have a nice view of the ocean. And I chose this way. We could do it both that way and this way, but I think that'd be a little too much. And I chose this way because we're gonna potentially be building more stuff off in that direction. So there should be ships at a big dock and some more buildings over there. So this offers kind of the best view. And then let's hop down. Ouch. Yeah, I kind of screwed up that fall. But yeah, so just a little balcony there. It doesn't ruin the look too much. It doesn't obstruct it. And I definitely like the fact that it's just on the one side. We still have that other side out here that's pretty unobstructed. Then we have the cave there. Yeah, I think I need to messy up that entrance a little bit more. And honestly, it'd probably be good to kind of carry that whole thing over this even more. Some more patches of cobblestone and andesite. Maybe not the mossy cobble, but maybe like down by the water we can mix in. That's one thing that I don't do a whole lot of, is really playing around with the terrain and like decorating the landscaping. I'm much more of a building and structure sort of person than a I don't know, grounds grounds person. I don't do a lot of flowers and trees and bushes. That's definitely not something that I'm great at and that I do a lot of, but I think it'd be something that would be good to work on. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. Hope you have enjoyed another episode of theSirhcus. Next episode, we should be moving back over to the logging village and finally getting a good start on that. We planned it out quite a while ago, and we really haven't done any work since. So I'm pretty excited for that and to get that project going. But we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.